The fiend of a microphone, of the microphone fiend, of the microphone fiend, 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 the fiend of a microphone, of the microphone fiend, of the microphone fiend, 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 the fiend of a microphone, of the microphone fiend, of the microphone fiend, the microphone fiend, the microphone fiend, the microphone fiend, the fiend of a microphone, of the microphone fiend, of the microphone fiend, 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 the microphone, the fiend of a microphone, of the microphone fiend, of the microphone.
He's a microphone fiend. I'm hollering at you because I got that green. He's a microphone fiend. I'm hollering at you because I got that green.
The microphone fiend, the microphone fiend, the microphone fiend, the microphone. So why are you doing this? You can't win, Ron. This guy will kill you inside of 3 rounds. You're crazy. What else? He's just another fighter. No, this guy is a running machine, and he's hungry. Hasn't he been hungry since the one I felt? Oh, what are you talking about? I've had 10 title defenses. That was easy. What do you mean easy? Take one. Setups? No, setups. It was good fighters, but they wasn't killers like this guy. He'll not get them all.
What's fucking happening? What's happening? Who's in the champ? What's happening, champ? Anything positive?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
we got
Yeah, we got a new quarterback, backup quarterback.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How you feel about this guy?
Who? Which one? Man, he got potential.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he got. I mean, he's a big kid, man. Like what, 6'5", 249.
Okay.
He can run. He has a better arm than number four.
Okay. Well, what you like about? I mean, what? Just because he what? But can he hit the back of a barnyard? Can he hit side of a barnyard? I mean, what? I mean,
But you know what? But see, but also it gonna depends on what system that the Cowboys gonna run too, though.
exactly. That's the point. So that same system they've been running for the last couple of years under him.
Actually, you know what? Oh, you know what?
That's the
You
same thing they've been doing with
know
Mike
what? You know, I've
McCarthy.
been saying that the defense. This is the third straight year that the defense is gonna be running a different defensive scheme.
Mm-hmm.
The offense doing the same thing.
Yeah.
No consistency.
Right. Versus. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. So it's gonna be interesting with this guy. So first of all, he got to start over in a whole new system. So
I mean, I know what. I mean, the whole team starting a new system.
of course, but I don't think he's that's going to change too much with Scotty. What my Mike McCarthy did. Well, I was looking at that. I think Scotty was he's still going to throw that wrinkle in there. Still got Mike McCarthy playbook. I'm sure Mike McCarthy probably gave him that damn playbook.
Actually,
Down the line.
it's
So we'll find out more though. We'll find out more.
actually it's gonna be more of the Jason Garrett, Scott Linehan, Kellen Moore playbooks.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, the run, no run. But you know what? See,
Let me
with
see.
that particular playbook,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with that scheme. It's just the fact that the Cowboys didn't have the personnel for it. But well, wait, yes they did. They just chose to pass more versus running the ball.
Yep.
Because with that,
Mm-hmm.
man, you cannot afford Dak to be throwing the ball a lot.
No, they in trouble. They in trouble. Um, they got to figure out a plan.
Well, you know what
Quickly.
the plan is?
Yeah.
You get ready for next year? So the Cowboys ain't gonna do nothing this year.
No. First of all, they got to implement their system. They got to teach the guys. So I think it's all a cover up. I think I think it's a cover up for sure. Um, I think Scotty is using some of the old plays that wrinkled up with Mike McCarthy playbook, and so he was over there calling plays. I don't know what Scotty was doing the whole time when he was on the bench over there talking to Dak and Trey Lance. I don't know. So either had to find out some reasons to talk about what's going on over there, where the high safety was, where is everybody aligned at. I don't know. I mean, either if Mike McCarthy was calling plays or Scotty was calling plays. Somebody had to
No,
call the
no, it
plays
was
over
Mike
there.
McCarthy calling the play.
Okay, well he can't call the plays and be the coach at the same time because you got to
Well,
watch everything. You got to watch the play. You got to watch the play clock. You got to watch the players on the sideline, and you got to watch the fatigue, and you got to watch how everything's is going on. You can't do two things at one time. It's gonna be too tough for them.
because I think Schottenheimer, I think he was the so-called running coordinator.
Right.
But in that case, then you should be running the ball more.
Yeah.
I'm talking about with
Well.
running backs, not the quarterback.
Yeah.
So
So we'll.
if you got that running back, if you got that quarterback running all the time,
Yeah.
you might as well just have a running back back there playing quarterback.
Well, I don't know about all that. All I know is they in trouble right now, because if Dak go down, I ain't gonna say Milton. I don't know. I don't know who they. Well, I don't know what they think they got going on, but Milton got to get acclimated with the system, and he also has to get acclimated while throwing the ball in tight windows and getting the ball out of his hand. And I starting to recognize. I don't want to get in trouble here. I starting to recognize things about him, that he has to get ready for. You know, he has to know his point, how to get the ball out.
Well, it's still time for him because he's still young.
Yeah, he's still young, still.
But
So
but
but
but the
see,
deal
look,
is
I'm showing you right here. I can't show too much,
don't
but
show it, don't show it, don't show it.
there it
Not-
is. So we're under the Fair Reporting Credit Act. I mean, for now, Lord have mercy.
but YouTube. I mean, okay, stop it. Don't show it no more. I don't want this
So,
video to get taken out
but yeah, first of all, I gotta go here and see what they do. Extra file images, because they're good for hounding you and shit.
or do the for use.
Yeah, gotta do that. But yeah, it's gonna be training camp's gonna be interesting for sure. And everybody's gonna be looking forward to. I call in the people shows. I tell them all the fucking time. I said, hey, it's gonna be very interesting. Everybody's gonna be worried about his health. Now, I said a while back. Now he played you with the cancer thing. Now he played you with the flag football. Now he came out with the with the with the showing on the sideline, throwing to Tolbert, trying to act like, hey, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but
Okay,
we've seen that shit before.
okay. Let me ask you this: do you think that Prescott hamstring was fake?
His what?
You think he faked his injury?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is they in a deep line of shit doo doo. So but when I seen an Atlanta game and I posted up my videos a couple of weeks back, it might have been a month ago. I mean, the way you can't sit back there, your line is not good. And that's for sure. And we and there and Terrence Steele, some debate is on him right now. They're gonna be fighting with Guyton or whoever, or they're keeping Guyton on the left side, or they're gonna have Guyton on the right side. We don't know. This team is wishy washy. They can't hold up forever. Waiting to protect the quarterback. Des can sit back there. He can't pick you apart. I mean, point blank. He doesn't have an Aaron Rodgers arm. He doesn't have an arm like Allen or or Mahomes, so he can't pick you apart. So you got to buy time for him, and for for him to come out thinking that he's going to be able to do the same thing he did a few years ago, it ain't happening no more. So the pressure's on him now.
So how you think Trey Lance gonna do with the Chargers?
I don't know yet. This could be a push. They did give him some money. Maybe just they saw something up there in the Chargers land that they liked. They saw something they liked, and it took a while for them to sign him. They brought the money forward. He still needs to develop. Still needs some development time. He will play a lot. He will play a lot of preseason. Justin Hubert. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna be real with you. If Justin Hubert is playing like shit, down the stretch, and Jim Harbaugh he's a no nonsense coach, and if he get tired of your bullshit, he gonna say, "Hey man, I'm sorry, we're gonna make a move, at quarterback, and it is what it is," and he ain't gonna play around with it. He ain't gonna be scared like Mike McCarthy was. He ain't gonna be scared like all these other coaches is to say, like Scotty's gonna be scared to say, "Hey man, if Dak Prescott's not playing well, and if the quarterback for San Diego's not playing well, we're gonna snatch your ass out of there." Now we did see what Atlanta did to Kirk Cousins. We saw that. And Kirk Cousins wasn't playing well, and they say, "Fuck this shit, man. We trying to get a decent seed, and we just trying to make moves now. We want to see what's behind Kirk Cousins." So and Jim Harbaugh's not scared. He's not scared. So and if Herbert's not playing well, his ass is coming out of there. So we'll find out more. But everybody's continuing to say,
Let me ask you one thing. Why you think the 49ers just gave up on Trey Lance?
I don't know, injury wise. I mean, it will show more us about more about Birdie. It will show more because people are saying now that you can't sign the rest of your flock now because his agent is trying to get a lot of money. I understand agent's trying to get a lot of money and everything, but he has a no trade clause on his thing too. Now we haven't seen the contract on Dak Prescott, and we haven't seen the contract on Birdie yet. And that's the thing about that. So he's trying to get a new deal, and if you got that kind of money, you trying to sign to that kind of money, that's going to hinder your guys coming back, and 49ers will be starting all over. And we don't know if Birdie could get the job done. He got to the Super Bowl. That defense is pretty good. The defense got him there. But when the crucial times came up for Birdie, he didn't show up. So we his feathers are starting to show now. So it's gonna be very interesting coming down the line. So the proof is in the proof. We still waiting on Dak to show us something. We still waiting on what Milton can do. But I'm really happy about what San Diego's done, and they saw something in Trey Lance that I hope they continue to see. You know,
Well, you know what?
huh?
My opinion, I do like this signing. I mean, the trade they did with Milton.
Yeah,
To me, this the best signing. Well, the best thing they did at offseason.
yeah. I'm not saying that wasn't a bad trade. I'm just saying that I want to see more in preseason. I see the way the ball is coming out of his hand. He's very. It's like he's shook out there. It's like he's scared to pull the trigger.
Well, you
And
know, he was 24 for 29.
He's. It's like he's. It's
Oh, hey,
funny,
OJ,
man.
I gotta go. I gotta go, man.
Okay then. All right. Well, have a good night. Pop back in if you get a chance.
Okay.
Yeah. But um, I'm gonna show up. Hold on, we got an echo there. We're gonna go in and we gotta go in and fix that. We gotta go in and we'll go in and fix the little echo. I think it's my microphone. Yeah, we're going and fix him in just a second. But yeah. Yeah, we're going and fix him for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going and fix him. Testing, testing, testing. Let's see if we ready here. Testing. Okay, we're good. Hopefully the sound bite sounds better. So yeah. Um it is what it is. I'm not gonna be on that long. We're doing some cooking right now. We're gonna try to get ready for some dinner for a little bit. But yeah, uh, they made a trade. Cowboys made a trade with the Patriots, and they gave up. They gave up. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. They gave up. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. They gave up a seventh round pick. I think they're grasping at straws right here. I think they're grasping at straws right now. We don't want to put too much on Milton right now, but they in trouble. They in trouble. Um, I went back to look at some competition. They showed the Patriots game last highlights of Milton, but you know, hopefully I don't get struck down in trouble for this. Winning the Fair Use Act right now, but they're in trouble right now. So we're gonna go over a couple plays here that this young man is gonna be struggling with. He's good at throwing quick little passes down the field. That's cool. Everything. That's cool. That's cool. But when it comes to this type of stuff here, this type of stuff, you throw the ball away. You throw the ball away. Right here. I mean, I don't want to come on here and be bashful and dog him out and things like that. You know, still in learning curve for him. But I think it's a downgrade from what we had at backup. So this right here, this type of throw right here, needs to be over the top. You got to be this right here is not good. This is not good. Um, he is good for throwing intermediate, um, quick slants, and then maybe throw a curl or something. He is good for he is, but other than that, that's it. I don't see nothing, anything else. He got a lot of tooling to do, a lot of tooling. That throw right there is pretty good, but like I said, you got to see, you got to get rid of the ball. You got to get rid of the ball. You got to get rid of the ball. So you got to get rid of the ball. See, they in trouble. They in trouble right now. See, he's staring receivers down. See right there. If you go, if you go, if you go, if you're gonna if you're gonna come in here, you're gonna bring us a backup QB that can throw the ball behind Bum Scott. You better do a damn good job. And everybody's hollering about what we're gonna do a backup quarterback. So let me tell you how scandalous these guys are. So they played you with the cancer thing, right? All right, after the surgery. They played you again with the flag football. It's 2. They played you again with Stephen Jones coming out and saying that they're gonna draft the quarterback. And they lied on the Trey Lance thing. They're gonna sign a rookie quarterback. That's another lie. That's 3 lies in a row. That's 3. Number 4, they came out again. They signed a backup QB. They traded him for one. All right? They're too cheap. That's 4. Number 5, they're not drafting a quarterback. That's 5 lies in 2 months. That's 5 lies in 2 months right there. 5 lies. So how can you come back and hold this organization accountable for the bullshit? I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just telling you what's being said and what's going on. So I got a lot of haters out there, a lot of haters talking about Dak Prescott is finna get it done. He's gonna be the man. He the man, and we should. To everybody out there, Dak Prescott is like Jesus walking on water. He's Jesus walking on water, basically. 10 years, and he's Jesus, but he ain't going around and he ain't spread no scriptures. He ain't spreading no scriptures. He ain't bringing you no faith. He ain't trying to save your soul. He ain't doing nothing. Only thing he doing is collecting money, and that's it. And he ain't bringing you no championships. He ain't bringing no NFC championship. So we ain't gonna be on too long. 22 minutes. We're gonna be making dinner right now. But that's 5 lies that they told you, and I got a lot of haters out there telling you lies in the media. And I'm gonna tell you something about the Joneses. All right, I'm gonna tell you something. They got every fan base surrounded. Okay, they got everything surrounded. They got every media outlet there could be on the Dallas Cowboys. Everything, they got everything sold. They got you hook ring. They got you think so. Okay, so now he's ready to come out there. He's throwing up devil signs, like he's ready to go. But what's he gonna bring you? So they got a lot of work to do, man, to convince us, man, that they finna go to the NFC Championship game. 9 years and counting. 10 years. They try to say he only played 9.5, 8.5 years because he's been injured. I'm sorry. When you sign your name on a dotted line to a contract, you've been with the team that long. And y'all can stop that bullshit talk about he only been playing for 8, 9 years of football. When you sign your name on a contract with the Dallas Cowboys, you are with the organization for 10 years and point fucking blank. I don't give a fuck if you play one down. I don't give a fuck if you play one snap. I don't care if you play one series, 1 month, or just a few games. You still play in regular season football. I'm sorry. So, when this Titanic ship comes crashing down with this $250 million contract, yeah, you're gonna see it. You gonna see it. Who's popping in here? Oh, what's up, Sense? Give me some good news. Anything positive?
We got a backup quarterback. That's positive.
Okay, then. All right. What's so
I
positive about it?
I got a question for you, OG.
Nothing silly. Nothing silly now.
Don't ask OG no stupid questions. I know.
No silly. Let it make
Uh,
sense.
How many
No,
passes
no,
do
no,
you
no,
how,
no, no, nothing about Trey Lance. We focus on Dallas Cowboys.
how many passes do you
Uh,
think are thrown 20 yards down the field in one football game?
a whole lot, a whole lot. At
Th-
least
no-
5 to 7 games, 5 to 7 passes. Yeah,
Okay, I don't consider that a whole lot,
yeah,
but
yeah.
5 to 7. So
Okay then.
average quarterback during a decent, it gets about 20 throws, right? The good ones get about 70 to 75% completion. So you're looking at somewhere between what 14 completions, and you're trying to tell me that seven of those passes out of 14 are 20 yards or more down the field. That don't make sense.
I don't know about all that. All I
Now,
know
what
was,
what you normally get is about 3 to 4 passes that are about 20 yards or more down the field per game,
huh.
and the average in the
Sometimes,
league.
but that's all. So you mean
Well,
to tell me?
if you got a
Oh, you mean to
shootout
tell me you
game,
got a Josh Allen and a Matthew Stafford throwing the ball down the field constantly,
they don't
and
throw
a
it down the
Lamar
field.
Jackson?
They listen. I'm trying to break it down to you slowly. They don't throw it
Oh,
down the field as much as you think. It doesn't
right,
work like it doesn't happen like that. They're,
right,
you, so these quarterbacks, even unless you're in a shootout where they just slinging it all over the place and nobody's playing defense, like
right.
Kansas City Buffalo and
Uh-huh.
the Rams Kansas City game that was
Yeah,
54-52 or whatever. Most of
yeah.
most of the time they throw in somewhere about 20 passes. You get about four passes that are going to be deep shots. Most of them are
Okay then.
intermediate.
You mean you are you
And
watching the
and
screen? Are you watching the
Nah,
screen?
I'm in the middle of driving. I got you on my headphones, so I can't watch
Okay
that.
then. Okay then.
But what I'm trying to tell you is
You in the
that
middle of driving and
every
you on the phone?
quarterback, dude, I got you on headphones. What are you talking about? I
Oh,
don't need
okay then.
to.
Okay,
Like I
okay,
said, I
okay.
can't
Be
look at the
careful. Okay,
screen. But
okay.
you looking at a completion percentage of
Uh
about
huh.
30%.
Right.
Joe Joe Milton's completion
Mm-hmm.
percentage of 20 yards or more is
Okay.
23%. So he's just slightly below average.
Okay then.
So
Oh, okay.
what I'm trying to tell you is that, but you when you got to do with his arm and his
Yeah.
capabilities, those tight window throws and those
Okay.
lob passes and that noodle arm shit don't come into
Yeah.
effect because you now got a quarterback that can get that ball in there in a zip. Last
Are you
year,
sure? Are
he
you sure?
threw a
So
sideline.
you said, well, so hold on. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
Last
Go
year,
ahead. Uh huh.
last year he threw a sideline pass that had the highest velocity in the entire NFL.
Okay.
The dude got a cannon for an arm. He can throw
Okay
it
then.
85 yards and
All
touch
right.
the end zone.
Yeah. But what they got to do with accuracy?
His accuracy is
What they got to do with
70%.
accuracy? Cause oh,
His accuracy is 70%. It's right with the league, right with the upper echelon of the league. The
okay then.
greats are like 75. He's at 70%.
Okay.
The knock on him isn't accuracy, it's ball placement. He gets the ball to the
Okay.
wide receiver, but it's not it's not on his chest.
Okay. Then. So how
He
you
might
correct that then? How you correct
that
that?
that is
Moving forward.
timing issue. That is timing issues. But he's
Moving
got the
forward.
footwork. He can bootleg out of the pocket
Okay.
like you want it.
Okay.
He's fast. He's a
All right.
big dude. He's gonna be hard to bring down.
All right. I
You
mean,
got
hey,
you
hey,
got
hey.
you got all the tools that you wanted in the
Yes,
other
yes,
guy.
you do have that. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm not saying I like this signing. I'm not saying I like this. I mean, it's a step forward behind that what you have now. It's a step forward. I mean, it's something to work on. You know, it's like you come into a job and you need work. He needs work. He needs reps. He needs
Yes,
reps.
he's a
Just like Trey
second
Lance.
year player.
But the thing
He
about
needs
it is
reps.
he
He
needs
needs
reps,
time.
just like Trey Lance needs reps. He needs
Yeah,
reps. The
but
point
Trey,
now the thing now I don't want to go into Trey Lance. That's over with. Now he was somebody else. The thing about it is he needs reps. Now, how do you get him reps? Is you go sit on the you're gonna continue to
it's
sit on the side. I'm
preseason.
talking now. I'm talking now, Coach
Preseason
K.
now, man.
I'm
Preseason.
talking now. You had your turn. I'm talking.
Go
Now,
ahead, do your thing, man. Because I ain't
yeah,
got much
I'm
time.
just we're just talking. We're just jibber jabbing. Now, if you're gonna take this, are you gonna take the same approach you did with Trey Lance, with Milton? Is he gonna see some play action? Is he gonna see some playing time? during the regular season, or is he gonna sit on the bench? He's still learning, which he's probably gonna be doing. Now, when you see Dak Prescott out there struggling, can't get the ball off, can't run the plays, can't run the formation you want to run, your offense will be limited to a certain amount of play calling with Dak Prescott. Now, if there's some issues there with Dak Prescott, are you comfortable with Milton coming in and taking over?
I got the same amount of confidence in Milton that I would have in Lance.
Okay,
That
that you
if
keep
your
keep
back
keep Lance
if
out your
your backup
disrespect.
is coming
This
in, if
yeah
if your backup is coming in, your season
yeah
is over.
dang
And
your season
this.
over anyway with Dak Prescott. I mean, y'all can throw darts out the window. You can throw just a you basically coming into this season. There's with Dak Prescott. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's an NFC Championship game, or there's a bust. There's a wasted money, and there's gonna be there's an NFC Championship game.
You're looking at
If
it all wrong, bro.
I know. So the schedule is in front of you. He has no excuses. Can you win more than 5 games this year, heading in with Dak Prescott?
I'm not talking Dak Prescott, man.
Okay, you talking Milton? Okay.
Yeah, we
What
know
you
the
comfortable with? What
situation with
five?
Dak is Dak.
Yeah,
The situation with the other guy is done. He's not a
yeah,
Cowboy anymore.
yeah.
So we talking about the new guy.
We
The
talking
new
about
guy is
Milton.
the new guy is here.
Yeah, with the new guys here.
For
Yeah.
2 years from now,
Uh
they're
huh.
going to try to develop him into a starting caliber quarterback over the next 2 years, so that when you get to the point where you can cut four, you
Mm-hmm.
may have a guy that is still on a rookie contract that
Right.
you might be able to win games with. You're stuck with four for 2 years. So
But
this is about developing
but
Milton. Is he a capable quarterback?
we don't know any of that right now until the time is coming, until it
Eh,
comes to
y-
pass.
yeah,
We don't know
but
any of that. Because
that
if
would be the
four goes
same
down, so it's
situation
four and
even if
four
you
goes
drafted a quarterback.
so if four goes down again
The
this
se-
year.
the season is over. But the season is over with four
And so
or without four.
so are you happy with Milton?
I want to see his development.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying, OG, is this season is over. Whether
Uh-huh.
it's with four, with Milton, or any
Right.
other backup quarterback in this
Uh-huh.
league.
Right.
There's no quarterback. And you
Uh-huh.
can put Patrick Mahomes on this team.
Yeah.
And this team is not good enough to win anything.
Boston.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Mm-hmm.
We need half a roster worth of players.
You already know that.
So I'm not worried about whether or not four is in the game for 16, 2 games, or
Mm-hmm.
the whole season. Because when it comes playoff time, you're not gonna take one snap in the postseason, no matter who's quarterback.
Mm.
So what I'm saying is this is a
Mm-hmm.
move for two
Right.
years down the road as they rebuild this roster and rebuild this team for post four.
Yeah.
That's what this move is about.
So this was a lie. They still can draft a QB. But my intentions was you came out and you lied to me and you said that you was gonna draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
And then weeks
But
later,
this
you
guy's
drafted a
better than
quarterback.
this
So
guy
is
is better
Dax
than the
Prescott?
quarterbacks that are in the league that are coming
Are
out
you
in the
sure?
draft.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
So are you saying that they're not gonna draft the QB this year?
No,
Or
they
they
just
can get
did.
up?
They just drafted him with the 5th round pick.
Oh, so you say they drafted with a 7th round pick.
No, it was the fifth. They got a seventh back next year.
Seven?
They gave
Oh, I
up.
got to go
They
back.
gave up one of the.
But maybe I'm off on my numbers. I thought it was a 7th round pick. I got to look
No,
again. I
they
got to
they
find
gave
out
up
what
a
it is.
fifth. They gave up a fifth. They get a 7th round back from New England
Yeah,
next year.
yeah,
So it's essentially a 6th round pick. You split
yeah,
the difference. So
yeah.
they got a cheap rookie. Well, first year, second year
Cheap, yeah,
quarterback.
cheap as fuck.
Cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheap deal. And that's what we're basically working on right now, right? Cheap
yeah.
deals.
They got to rebuild this roster, man.
They cheap deals. Yeah,
And, and
a
once
bunch of line clowns. Yeah,
once they rebuild this roster, you looking 2 years down the road anyway for this team to bounce back.
Okay.
if you draft correctly.
Okay.
And then hopefully 4 is packing up his box to get out of the building, and Milton has showed something that got some
Uh-huh.
promise. If not, you're going into the draft to find somebody, and you're not committed to this guy
So if
because he's
Milton
a
don't
sixth
work out,
round draft pick.
let me ask you this: if Milton don't work out,
Then you draft
you get
somebody.
next year in 26.
Yeah. If Milton goes into training camp
Yeah.
and he looks absolutely horrendous,
Yeah.
he's a sixth round pick. His salary cap, you can cut him.
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking at his size and his
Yeah.
potential and
Well,
saying
everybody's looking
maybe
at the
maybe
size
we
and
can
potential.
maybe we can get something out of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gets to the training camp and he plays bad in preseason
Mm-hmm.
and you get through this year, you go, he ain't I don't see what we thought we saw. You can cut him. He's a
Mm.
sixth round pick.
Well,
His
who you gonna
salary
bring
is
on?
changed.
You
You
gonna
go
bring up
you
real
gotta
good?
you gotta get back in the pond and pull up and get a draft.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this move sets you up that you don't have an expensive backup quarterback, but at the same time you might be able to develop and find the next guy. Just like when they found Ford, they didn't draft him to be Romo's replacement. They got lucky.
But he's a fourth rounder. He's a fourth rounder.
No, he's a sixth rounder.
No, Dak Prescott.
Oh, Dak is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And guess
they
what you
got
gonna get? You gonna get fourth round play.
hey, Tom Brady was six.
Oh, he was?
Tony Romo was undrafted. He was an undrafted free agent.
Now I
You
do
can
got to
find
give it to Milton. He is good throwing little screen, but I don't know, man. I
the
don't know.
majority of the football game is played in front of the sticks, bro.
I don't know.
The majority of football is played right at that first down marker.
I see one pass of 20 yards, and that's it.
That was 15 yards right there on the money.
He got to get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah,
That's
but he's playing with backups right now.
No, those the starters.
No, that's preseason. That's backups.
No,
bro.
this is the game against Washington last year. This is your boys right here, 55.
No,
What's
he
the linebacker?
played against Buffalo. This is a preseason
No, I'm
game.
talking about Washington. This is Washington.
You're not listening to me.
I know.
Milton played preseason against Washington. He played regular season against Buffalo. This is a preseason game.
The one I'm showing now, no, the one I'm showing is a season game.
Then you're not showing Milton. Milton didn't play, but the last game of the season against Buffalo.
No, I'm trying to see what year this is. I think this is. We'll see.
Milton played one game against Buffalo, Week 18.
No, I'm looking at Milton right now against Washington.
He didn't play against Washington.
Okay, Milton. Here it is. Let me see. Let's go back. Okay, my bad. My fault. That's a preseason game. Yeah, that's the preseason game.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That you said Buffalo. I said Washington.
No, he played a regular season game against Buffalo. Any other NFL highlight of Milton, those are backups that he's playing with in preseason.
Yeah. So there's no argument here, but that's no argument here. But the argument is, our argument is right now is, what's next?
You're trying to develop quarterbacks right now, man.
You developing quarterbacks? So is this a waste of time, or is this just?
It's never a waste of time. It's never a waste of time. You got a guy that you think. You got a guy that you think that might have something. You got to develop him. You got to try him out.
I think you should still draft a quarterback. You know, either somebody, maybe it's Dart. I wouldn't be surprised. I think they might draft a quarterback. I think they might go get Dart.
They just got their quarterback.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. They got to start somewhere.
They got their quarterback. They just started.
I like that. I like the way the ball comes out of Dart hands. I like the way the kid out of Dylan. I like that Dylan. I like the OU QB. There's got to be some competition, but there got to be some competition.
They're going to bring in other guys. They're going to bring other guys, but they're going to be undrafted free agents.
No competition against Dak Prescott. it's gonna be the same old shit to push him out the
There's
damn building.
there is no such thing as competition when you paying somebody $60 million.
That's a damn shame. Well, you in
Nobody is
trouble
taking
then.
his job the
Well,
next
you
2
in
years.
trouble.
But I've
Well,
already
you in
explained this
trouble.
to you.
You
I've
in
already
trouble.
explained this. You're
Well,
not listening.
basically, I'm listening. I just don't agree with everything you say. But
So
what
you
I'm
think
saying
that
is,
we competitive
when
in the next 2 years?
we haven't even made plans for the next 2 years from now. What we're saying is, when that goes down, we know that he is gonna go down again. Do you draft a QB who can get you to the playoffs again?
What
Try to get you
QB do
there?
you think can get you to the playoffs as
Or
a backup?
do you continue to stay complacent?
You can place it.
Oh, well, that is, we'll continue to build on your team.
There is no
Build on your
QB.
defense.
There's not a Nick Foles sitting around that can drag your team to the playoffs. There's no quarterback in this
let
league
me
right
ask you
now.
this. So you happy with Dak Prescott?
No, but you stuck with him. You
You
can't
stuck
cut
with
him.
him.
You can't release him. We went over these
We know
numbers
that.
before.
We know that. We know that
So
already.
complaining
We know
about
that.
four, that's why I don't talk about
So
four
let me
no
ask you
more.
this: Can
Because
Ford
you're
be
complaining
benched?
about something that can't change.
Can Ford be benched?
No, they're not
Why
going to
not?
put $60 million on the bench.
Why not? They Atlanta did it.
Atlanta's contract is different than Cowboys' contract, man.
I don't see what the problem is. I just don't see it.
Apples.
I mean, the
There are
question is,
different
do I
type of
want
apples. There are different type of oranges. There are different type
the
of pears.
question is, do I want to turn my TV on to watch a bomb ass quarterback who's been doing nothing but playing bullshit football for the last 10 years?
Then you're gonna have to do like Kendrick
My
Lamar
shit
said
will,
and turn the TV off.
you goddamn straight. You
That
goddamn
because
straight. And I
Dak
will turn the
Prescott is
TV
gonna be
off.
your quarterback.
And no, he gonna be your quarterback.
Yeah, he go if
That's
you're a
your
Cowboy fan.
quarterback.
If you're a Cowboy
That's
fan,
your
he's your
quarterback. That
quarterback.
ain't my quarterback. I'm waiting for his ass to get the hell on out of here. That ain't my quarterback. That's your quarterback.
And you're looking
You can
at 2
speak for
years.
yourself.
You're looking at 2 years. But I gotta
Shit.
run, brother. I gotta finish up with my day.
Okay, well, have a good night. And
Enjoy your
we'll chat
stream,
until
man.
then. Love, peace, and you out.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, that's my man Sensei. We just having a little debate there. No hard feelings attached. Hey, everybody got a peace of mind to speak. I think you should speak it. For sure. But I ain't gotta sit here and deal with none of the bullshit that the Joneses and punk ass Dak Prescott has given me for 10 years. And that's for sure. I ain't fooled, and you don't need to be fooled. Yeah, he's a Dallas Cowboy quarterback, and boy, it's finna be. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if Dak Prescott ain't doing shit this year and next year, they gonna get his ass out of here. His ass is out of here. Them folks, and you know what I mean. Them folks, they gonna boo your ass out of here. They gonna boo you the fuck out of here. Your ass out of here. They gonna boo you out of here. Yeah. And you take your punk ass off the game and say you fake an injury and fake another injury. Because I'm telling you, your time is near, bro. I'm telling you, when they want you gone out of Dallas Cowboy uniform, you gone, bro. And I'm going to tell you, not showing, not giving touchdowns, completely turning the ball over constantly, not playing up to your potential, they gave you $250 million, bro. Not playing up to the potential, staying hurt, not being available, turning the ball over, throwing interceptions, not running, trying to stay back in that fucking pocket, and you ain't got the arm to get the ball where it needs to be. You looking at another 5 wins. And I'm giving you 5 wins. Other than that, you're going to have 12 losses. Shit. 12 losses. Point blank. And that's real talk. Somebody popping on there. Who's popping on there? What's happening? Who's speaking?
Man, it's still quarter, man.
What's going on with you, baby?
What's up, OG?
Everybody's all hyped about this Milton thing. How you feel?
I don't know him, man. I don't know him.
This man said he don't know him.
I never heard of him till we got him.
Okay then.
Yeah, I can't get too excited. You
Uh-huh.
know, I don't know, man. Man, I just hope it ain't another Trey Lance situation, man.
Man. Development time.
Like I
Development
said,
time.
I don't know him, man.
Yep.
So
So basically, what you're saying, you got to start all over again at backup, right?
say that again, OG.
You got to start all over again at backup.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
I mean, not only is and it's I don't know, man. I just what was the point of bringing Trey Lance in?
Exactly. If you ain't gonna let him stay to develop, right?
Right.
But then you
Yeah,
have to develop another quarterback now, and you don't know if he's gonna be able to get the job done because
you don't know.
because he's gonna sit under Dak Prescott again and learn from him, or try to learn from him, but he's not gonna get on the field.
I don't know what he can learn from a guy that can't stay healthy, man.
Exactly.
I don't know what he can learn from. He can't stay healthy. So, and then what if Dak get hurt? I don't wish nothing on him, but what if he get hurt week
Right.
4, week 5? Then you throwing him in there who don't know nothing about this team.
Not a damn thing.
So
I mean,
I don't know.
so they lied to you, right? They lied to you like 5 weeks, like 3 weeks ago. They said that they weren't going to draft a quarterback, but then they traded for a quarterback. Does
I'm
that
not.
make any sense to you?
No, I don't know what they doing. OG, I'm not going. I see the internet all hyped up about it. I'm not gonna get hyped up about it like we just trapped, like we just
But
picked
what?
up Michael Vick or something.
But what are they saying though?
What happened?
What are they saying about this kid?
I saw a few people. I mean, to be honest with you, OG, they saying he got. I mean,
What they saying, Fifth?
they just talking about his size. I mean, that don't mean nothing. I
They
don't
talk
know.
about his side like that man draws or something. Like,
Yeah,
is that what we on now, physique? Is that what we talk about hands and how big he is? I mean, what they got to do with him throwing the football?
yeah, I gotta be fair, man. I'm not gonna sit here and jump for joy like I know who he is. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he can bring to. Nobody know what he can bring to this team. We don't know.
Right.
We don't know if we'll ever see him. Dak might play the next 3 years, 4 years or so. We don't know.
Right.
They just and I get it. The fan base excited because they bring somebody in, but we do this about players that we don't know, man. We don't know what this kid is, man.
It's the same
Yeah,
shit.
I feel like he was that good. They wouldn't have let him go for such a late round.
Exactly. But then he played. Did he play under What's that boy? What's that boy from Alabama?
Matt Jones,
Yeah. Did
I
he play
think so.
behind Matt Jones?
I think so.
Mm. And you know
I,
how that Matt Jones thing turned out.
yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really know, man. OG, I'm just like I said. I didn't know who the kid was. I never heard of him until we got him. Honestly, man, I don't know nothing
Mm-hmm.
about him, so I'm not gonna sit here and fake like I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited just because we picked up somebody. You
Right.
know, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he can bring. I don't even know if he. To be honest with you, it seemed like a Trey Lance situation. A guy that ain't played much football.
Right. And you know Trey went to San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Los Angeles.
Yeah. So you know about Jim Harbaugh though. You know he don't play that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know who this quarterback is. OG. I'm not gonna sit here and I don't know nothing about him, man. I'm not finna watch no highlights of him playing
Right.
a couple of games. That don't mean nothing. This a whole different system, whole different team, and
Yeah.
that go down, man. This I don't know, man. I don't know, OG. I'm clueless, man. I don't
Right.
know.
So you'll find out more in preseason though.
That's the only time you can find out,
Yeah.
and they still kept Will Greer. So will you really find out? Like, well, will it just be Will Greer playing? Like, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, man. But I'm not gonna go on the internet and act super excited because I don't know who the
No.
kid is.
No. You see how they pump shit up though? They pump shit up like we going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't think like I say, man, you don't let good quarterbacks go for,
Right.
picks like that.
Yeah. And
I think they
back
brought
on.
him in just to be a backup, just for some type of insurance, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerry did it just to make fans happy, man. It ain't nothing. I don't look
Mm-hmm.
much into it, man. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's, I don't know, man. I just let it be what it be, man. I don't even think about it much. Like I said, I don't even know the kid, so I'm not even gonna make act like I'm hype, or I'm not gonna put up no compilation game footage and none of that stuff.
Right.
I don't know that guy, man. I ain't never seen him play a snap, man.
No. No, and you probably never will see us play a snap unless.
Probably won't.
Let me ask you this question. Now,
Don't
do
ask
we
Phil
know
no
how?
stupid questions.
No, I ain't gonna ask you. Well, I am gonna ask you a stupid question. That's just so line in my book now. Now we saw the Atlanta game with Dak Prescott, right?
Yeah.
And we saw how we couldn't score. Damn near barely can score. Only time we scored out of that damn touchdown was he made some miraculous fucking play, and he was scrambling, and he threw the ball up to Rico, and the ball was tipped, and Rico went into Rico's hands in Atlanta, right?
Oh yeah.
That Atlanta game.
Yeah.
So that game right there, and the way he looked coming back, I mean, playing all that time, we don't know what kind of quarterback we're going to get. So let me ask you this. If Dak Prescott is playing shitty every game, interceptions, incompletions, can't get the ball out, continues to take sacks over and over and over, we can't score points. Do you think they will boo his ass out the stadium?
No, but I do think that if you get to week 8 and your quarterback still stinking it up, it's a possibility that they'll bench him.
Yeah.
If you get to week 8
Yeah.
and we have a bad record, I think they'll
Yeah.
bench him.
And
I
that would
think
be
that I
like
think
so.
I
So a
think they'll
bad
put the
record to
other guy
you
in.
is it 3-5 or
3-5.
2-6?
Step 2-6 he benched.
Yeah.
Especially if it's his fault. If we talking about picks, interceptions, pick sixes, inaccuracies and all that, and Dak is a big contributor to it. I think they'll bench him. I don't care what the contracts say. I think at that week they'll put somebody else in. They'll put the other guy in if it's that bad. If you're looking at 3-5 or 2-6, I think Prescott will get benched. I don't care if he's making all that money. I don't believe at this point his second contract.
Yeah.
I think he will get benched. I'm serious. Because Shoddy already benched him one time.
Really?
When he was I forgot what they say he was doing. I think it was like a practice or something. Schottenheimer had benched him.
Oh wow, I didn't hear that. That's new. Okay.
Yeah. So I think if that record that bad and Schottenheimer a rookie coach, he know his job on the line. Because one thing we know about Dak Prescott, he a coach killer.
Right. And you're right about that.
He a coach killer. He a player killer. 3 head coach. What guy they claim? What quarterback they claim elite to been through 3 head coaches like this?
I've never seen it.
Name one quarterback that's elite that like they say Dak is like all the Dak lovers say he is. You name me one quarterback that have been through that many coaches, that many players, that many receivers, that many offense. Like Dak Prescott is the only guy that's here from the roster and the coaches from the past. He's the only person. There's no other coach and there's no other player that's still here besides Prescott.
Wow.
Everybody else is 20 and up.
Yeah.
I think except for like one of our what's that guy name on special team? He's also a safety. I can't think of his name. But other than that, everybody else is either from 2019 and up or 2020 and up. Like that's it. Everybody else is new coaches, players, and that sorry sack of crap still here.
Still here.
So I'll let you know right there who the common denominator is.
Yep.
If you done changed all those pieces and we still ain't won, but this one guy still here, come on now. The fan base is so scared to move on from this dude. It's disgusting.
Man. Everybody moves on though. Everybody moves on except for one guy.
Philly dropped the Carson Wentz first round, booted him, and they didn't want to booted him. They don't care. He was a first round. They got rid of him.
Right.
Let Lamar Jackson win in the next couple of years. Baltimore gonna get rid of him.
San Fran got rid of the porno star.
They don't care. That's how teams function.
Right.
But these Dak lovers, they keep Jerry on the pole. Like, oh, my fan, they still selling Dak jerseys, so Jerry gonna keep him.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's how it is, bro.
No justification in this.
Hey, OG, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why you don't come on my channel no more, man?
I don't come on your channel?
You don't be on my live screen no more, man.
Last time I was out of town when you was on last.
You ain't driving no more?
I'm going through some things right now.
Okay, I got you.
I'm still driving, but I'm working on some things right now. My health is not where it need to be, so
okay,
until
understood.
that's fixed, then been driving for so long, so you know how that happens.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it'll do it to you.
You still driving?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I haul cars now.
Oh damn! I thought you were doing fuel.
I was. That car hauling money hit different though.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
When they told me what I could make, I was like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I hope you get back to full health, man.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with some things right now.
We got to take care of ourselves out here, man.
Yeah, and that's why I keep trying to tell everybody, man, a job it'll take a toll on you.
Yes, it will. It'll break you down.
And that's why I told everybody back in the past about his injuries. I don't want to wish no ill will on no man. But if a man get hurt that many times at work, he's gonna bend and he's gonna break.
Yeah.
And that's for sure.
Yeah, man. I just and besides just not having faith in him as a quarterback, I don't have no faith in his health.
Right.
He can't stay healthy. He just can't.
Right.
Dak, he won't be able. Not even there. He's gonna miss time this year. He's at that stage of his career that Romo was at.
Right.
Where we just waiting on the injury to happen.
Yeah.
And these fans, they just so afraid, like no other quarterbacks exist in the world.
No.
They're like, we was on Junkie live stream, and one fan said, "We lucky to have Dak Prescott."
Oh no.
Yeah, he said we lucky.
So
Did he
clarify why we was lucky? Why we was lucky?
No, Cowboys Corner said, name something that Dak did that Romo or Quincy Carter or any other quarterback didn't do. He said, man, they all the same people. None of them won nothing.
Right.
They just talk, man, so yeah, it's unfortunate, man. But like I say, I think this year right here, it's really gonna show improve on whether Dak Prescott is the future. Because I really think something gonna happen. So he's gonna request a trade, or they're gonna bench him.
Oh, he can request a trade.
He can, yes. You can bench him and make him mad, and he can request a trade. Yeah.
Wow.
You can't trade him, but he can request to be traded though.
Oh wow, that's what
so if you sit him down and he get mad enough, he can tell his agent like, "Hey man, tell them get me out of here. If they ain't gonna play me, get me out of here." So yeah, if they really want to, put some fire on him, sit him down, let him get mad.
Yeah.
Get him mad, and he'll request a trade. Yeah.
That's what's up.
You can still gonna have to pay him, with somebody else gonna have to take on that contract, but
that's what I was gonna ask you. Another question: do you still drop the QB
this year?
Yeah.
No, not this year. You wait for Archie Manning to come out. That's next year. Trust me. Listen, trust me. You're gonna have a top 10 pick because we're gonna stink this year. We're not winning 8 games this year.
Right.
So you're gonna have a top 10 pick regardless. You better get you a good quarterback in the draft next year. It's only like 2 good quarterbacks. It's not a QB draft. This defensive tackle, this running backs and things like that this year. Especially running back. But next year, that's when you draft your QB. Because you're gonna be top 10 because we're gonna stink this year. We're gonna stink bad.
Oh my God.
Dak Prescott, they acting like him losing weight equates to better play. You've seen Dak Prescott's ceiling. He's not no better, man. It's over.
Him throwing up the devil horn signs,
Yeah,
throwing a
it's over.
Tobit out there with no DB or no pressure on his face.
Right, right, right. That's what I'm saying, OG. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, you out there throwing devil songs? You doing a 3-step drop you've been doing for the last 10 years,
Uh-huh.
and it still ain't got no better. And you throwing the Tobit. I didn't even see a patch Tobit, but I'm sure. But that's it. And so now we got to worry about your next clip. Your next clip. When your next clip coming out? Is your next clip coming out this weekend or next week?
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, it's one of them things, man. It's just unfortunate, we stubborn. Like I see if you go in 2-6 or 3-5, I think they'll put in the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, make him mad till he want to trade.
Yeah. Well, you kind of hurt my feelings when you said don't draft another quarterback.
Not this year. It ain't no good, OG. They ain't good.
Mm.
Not this year. It's a terrible quarterback draft. They not good.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think this year you draft one. I think you wait. You stink it up this year because they're gonna stink it up.
Right.
You have a bad record, which is gonna put you in the top 10 quarterback picks with the top 10 draft pick. Then you get your quarterback next year, Archie Manning,
right,
or somebody will come. But this ain't the year for quarterbacks. It's not.
Right.
They're beta. I'm telling you, it's like 3 OG. I don't. To be honest with you, it's just not good this year. You wait the next year. This year it's just gonna be like it ain't gonna be hitting on that, man.
Right.
But I think you if you sit him down, he'll get mad enough and want to be traded.
And that's what we waiting on right there. We waiting on that right there to sit his ass down.
Yeah, you sit him down. If he's thinking up, Schottenheimer sit him down. He'll request to be traded.
But that's weird though that you sit around and wait for the guy to get the Super Bowl that many years and like still waiting. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's just
and the point that you didn't even try to bring in any competition besides Trey Lance to push this guy.
none.
None at all. Giants moved on. Everybody's moved on. Green Bay moved on. Everybody's moving on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for sure. This is
Yeah.
a terrible schedule.
Yeah.
Go
to the top. Go to the top.
Okay then.
All right. So we got Carolina. We'll win that game.
Okay.
We'll beat Chicago.
Okay.
We'll beat the Giants at home.
Okay.
We're gonna lose to the Philly at home.
Okay.
We're gonna lose to Washington at home.
Okay.
We're gonna lose to
Green.
Wait,
where you at? Where we
not
at now?
Washington.
Right.
I mean,
where we at Where we
Commanders.
at now? So wait a minute. Start over. So Carolina's what? Hold on. Let me get my pen.
Okay.
I gotta mark it down real quick. Let me get a piece of paper. All right. So Carolina.
Carolina, that's a loss.
That's a loss. Okay.
Chicago, no. I'm sorry. Carolina, we beat them.
Okay, that's a win. Okay.
We beat Chicago.
Okay, that's a win.
That's a win. Yeah, we beat
Okay. Okay.
We beat New York at home. That's 3 wins straight.
Okay, that's 2. Yeah, 3.
Then we lose to Philly at home.
That's a loss.
We lose to Washington at home.
That's a loss.
We lose to Green Bay at home, definitely.
Okay, that's 3.
We lose to the Vikings at home.
Okay, that right there. Are you sure about that one?
Vikings are good. That was good last year.
Okay, that's 4 losses.
Arizona is a toss-up game. I'm gonna give it. We cannot beat Kyler Murray, so we cannot beat Kyler Murray. I'm gonna get up to Carolina. I'm gonna get up to them.
And that defense ain't to be fucked with.
Cardinals gonna beat us.
Right.
Kansas City gonna smoke us.
Stump us. That's another loss.
I got us beating the Chargers at home.
And what I was gonna ask you, I'm gonna stop right there. And Trey Lance just got traded there.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be something if Hubert is stinking it up and Trey Lance is playing at this time, and he comes back and he beats the shit out the fucking
I mean,
goddamn Cowboys.
even if you're not thinking, if he get an injury or something, Trey Lance step in, he'll
Yeah,
come to Dallas and throw about 300 yards.
that'll be a slap in the face, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he'll come to Dallas and win. He'll probably have about 90 rushing yards just day himself.
Damn.
Yeah, he'll probably have about 90 rushing yards himself.
So
Yeah,
where
for
we at?
sure.
Where's the loss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 losses.
Okay. I said we're gonna beat the Chargers at home.
Are we gonna beat the Chargers? We gonna wait a minute. What?
Yeah, we're gonna beat them.
A playoff team?
We'll beat them.
Nah. I gave us a loss, but I'm gonna give you a win on that.
Okay. Denver gonna beat us.
Yeah, it's a loss.
We cannot beat them up there for nothing.
No, hell no.
Detroit gonna stomp us.
Again, another loss.
We'll beat the Raiders.
Are you sure? Against Gino?
Ooh.
Now you know Gino's almost whooped us last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna still get the Cowboys that dub.
With Seattle. I'll give that a loss.
Okay.
Raiders defense.
The Giants gonna beat us because it's gonna be at their house. They're gonna beat us at home because the Giants decent.
Oh, you give Giants a win? Oh, okay.
Yeah, at MetLife Stadium, at their house, yeah. They got Russell Wilson up there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Russie. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna beat the Jets.
With the guy that just picked up?
We're gonna beat them at their house. We're gonna beat them.
Okay.
Philly gonna stomp us again.
That's another loss.
And Washington definitely gonna beat us at home.
That's another loss. God damn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Damn. 14, 16. Wait a minute. We got 5 wins. And
yeah.
Damn.
I've been said 5-12.
Wow.
They not beating none of these teams, man. These teams are good. They're not beating these teams. Dak Prescott not beating these defenses.
Right.
He's not.
And half of these teams are playoff teams.
Yes, exactly. We're not beating them.
Wow. You're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You're in trouble. These guys already got this. These guys are trying to already set themselves up for the playoffs. And you're in the way.
In the way, OG, I'm telling you, OG, we're going to be a laughing stock this year. Look at this schedule. These teams are going to kick, man, they're going to kick our butt.
Wow. And be very careful. Don't sleep on the Panthers now.
Who that quarterback?
On the boy from Alabama?
Oh, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the Cowboys on that one. I know Philly gonna sweep us. Washington gonna sweep us. We'll split with the Giants.
This is a tough fucking.
And you know what? I might want to take that Charger game back and make that a loss. I might have to take that Charger game back.
And I said, people just don't understand. What's the name of the game? How do you win? What's the name of the game? The person that has the most points wins.
Score points. Yeah, score points. We can't do that.
Exactly.
Field goals.
Everybody want to talk shit to me and talk like I'm crazy. The name of the game, the person that scores the most points win the game.
That's how it goes.
And when we get to the 45-yard line, not the 50-yard line. Now we walk the 55-yard line. We go to one man. And that's Bailey.
Aubrey.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got the name wrong. Yeah, Aubrey. Yeah.
But we did the same thing with Dan Bailey. That's why we couldn't score.
Right.
Dak couldn't score. We knew we can kick a field goal. We put Dan Bailey in. We wore his leg out and we sent them out to the Vikings.
Yep.
We wore his leg. Brandon Aubrey scored more points than their whole team last year.
Wow. Are you serious?
That's pathetic. Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes. You got to think about it, OG. In that 19-12 playoff game versus 49ers, we didn't score a point. We just kicked 4 field goals.
Oh, you're right about that.
Yeah. We kicked 4 field goals. We didn't score a touchdown, man. That's pathetic. Your defense hold one of the highest scoring teams in 19, and you as a quarterback can't go out there and get one touchdown to score 20. All we needed was 20 points to beat this team that been scoring 30 plus on teams all year. Right. Our defense holding to 19, and Dak couldn't go out there and do nothing.
Right.
Couldn't do nothing. We held Kansas City to 19.
Right.
Dak couldn't beat them. Couldn't beat them. You as a quarterback can't score a point in a playoff game? Man, you ain't ready. You man, get off my team.
So you basically drop back and you these teams go back and look at the film and say, let's play the way San Francisco and all the other guys been playing against Dak Prescott. And we can go out there and beat him. Bro, he can't beat that. What's that cover?
Cover 2. He can't beat cover 2. Dak Prescott cannot beat you going. He gets so flustered in cover 2 is pathetic because he don't know what the DB is gonna. He don't know. His nightmares, linebackers and safeties. Fred Warner for the 49ers said, he said, man, it's the easiest offense to read ever. Mm-hmm. Cover 2, he don't, man, deer in headlights in cover 2, man. If the defense disguise something and once you snap the ball and they show something else, oh, Dak panics.
Yeah. He
panics. He don't know what to do. Yeah, man. He's not a winner. They want to talk about something. His numbers were better than Lamar Jackson in that year. When Lamar Jackson won the MVP.
Right.
To my Dak, he was running up. He had 1 vote.
Yeah.
And not only that, his numbers were better than Lamar Jackson because level of competition. Lamar Jackson played way harder teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why the numbers was different.
That's a hard division over there.
There you go. Dak couldn't have beat them teams Lamar was beating. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. For real. These guys kill me, man.
So you sit back and you watch these. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I said that's why I be cooking these content creators that get on these channels like Law Nation, all these guys.
Yeah.
Be up there sucking up Dak, man. Get out of here, man.
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah. Dude reached his ceiling. Dude reached his ceiling in 2023, man. That was it. We went 12-5 3 years with a top 5 defense all 3 years and couldn't get it done. We had a wide receiver that broke records. We had cornerbacks that broke records. We had players breaking records on both sides of the ball, and your quarterback still couldn't get it done.
Right. That's crazy.
When you got CeeDee Lamb breaking Michael Irvin record, when you got
he broke Michael Irvin record?
CeeDee Lamb? Yeah, he almost had 2,000 yards. He broke Michael Irvin record. Yeah. And then you got Trayvon Diggs breaking the interception record. Then you got DeRon Bland the next year breaking the pick 6 record. You've had enough talent. You've had enough.
Yeah.
Don't give me this crap, man. So,
you need something to blame it on, and somebody else to blame it on.
That's why coaches get fired because they don't want to be. They don't want to say they're wrong. They don't want to say they're wrong about Dak. That's why they rather fire coaches.
Yeah, so you got rid of coach from Washington. He was just
Dan Quinn.
Yeah, but the guy you let go is gone now, and the guy that you depended on to get you there is still here, but he can't get you there.
Can't do it, man. That's what man.
How do you praise one man for 10 years and think he walks on water like Jesus?
Oh boy.
To them, he's reading strippers and he's quoting, and then he's walking on water, and he can get you where you need to be and save your soul to bring you happiness. But he ain't done it yet.
Yeah, they're gonna be in for another big surprise of another year of him stinking it up. Nothing has changed about this dude. Like you said, you got Tobin out there running routes with nobody on the other side of him, and fans are getting excited.
Crazy.
These fans are insane, man.
The first clip, anything that comes out about him, they run. Everybody runs to their stream. Immediately, the clip came out with him throwing. I woke up at 7, 8 in the morning, it was already on the air. 5 or 6 people put it on their stream just to get the likes and everything they wanted, and then it's no more to be talked about anymore.
Yeah.
Just to get that, to praise one man who hasn't given you happiness, hasn't done anything for you in the last 10 years, but you continue to praise him.
Never. Hadn't done nothing, man. Hadn't done a thing, man. So,
But we
that's
do
what
got more issues, though. I ain't gonna blame everything on. We do got more issues on this team for sure. But
yeah.
he gets praised the most, and he's accountable. He need to be held accountable for his responsibilities.
He do. He definitely do. You know? Um, yeah, we got a long way to go. I don't think he's definitely not gonna play out his contract. I think, look, like I said, if he's stinking up, he'll get benched. I think he'll request a trade. He know he reached his ceiling. But he ain't gonna turn down that money. I don't blame him, but
Yeah,
I think the record gonna be so bad they're gonna have to figure something out. I think we're gonna stink it up so bad.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be bad, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. But I gotta go live on my own channel. OG, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate you letting me come on, man.
Yeah. What's for dinner over there? All right, that was my man, Fifth, stopping on by. Thanks for stopping by, family. Um, I hope you're doing well. God bless you. And I'm gonna get on out of here. We done been on here about a minute, an hour and 20 minutes. But yeah, I ain't got much more to say. Um, like I already told you. Um, don't let them fool you. Um, I am happy about my man Trey Lance getting signed, going to the Chargers. I will be watching a lot of Chargers games, and if I can make it up there this year to watch the Chargers play, hopefully I get to see him play. I like the way the ball comes out of his hand, and he doesn't hesitate to get rid of the ball, and he knows where he wants to go, and he knows how to get the ball there. He's not. Trey Lance is not. He still needs the development time, but I like the way his development is coming along. Hopefully, Jim Harbaugh can be patient and let it happen. But yeah, won't be on that much longer. Don't be fooled anymore. Don't be fooled anymore about what they're doing. Don't just don't be fooled anymore. Just don't be fooled anymore. Like I said, I'm gonna show you one more thing, and I'm gonna get on out of here. Um, don't be fooled by the media because they'll fool you every single time. The media, these guys here, they'll fool you. These guys here, they love some Dak Prescott. They love him in the Tommy here. All these guys, Calvin will fool you. John will fool you. John here will fool you. Iron will fool you. Kelvin Watkins will fool you. Clarence, he's on the fence right now. He's probably tired of Dak Prescott. These guys will fool you. These guys, boss here. This female, I had an argument with her online. On a couple of platforms. Skywalker, they'll fool you. My guy here, he'll fool you. He from Mississippi. Um, and they the Joneses has the biggest platform, the media platform of all time, of all time. So but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here right now. Thanks for everybody coming on. I really appreciate it. God bless everybody, and hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. And I continue. I might come out tomorrow with some more content. For me, it's dinner time. It's almost 7 here. Um, so everybody have a blessed night and enjoy yourselves and have a blessed weekend. I might come on tomorrow. I might talk more draft. I will show you maybe well, we'll talk more about college football, about fixing up the defense, working on the defense, your defensive line, your linebacker, your DBs. We went over DBs about no, we went over linebackers and D tackles about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We want to go more about DBs maybe tomorrow. But yeah, this team has a long way to go, man. Like I said before, I said a few weeks ago that when Dak Prescott he was kicking ass and taking names and playing pretty well years ago when Dallas was winning those games and they was continuing to win those divisions, and but we didn't do anything. We didn't go to NC Championship games and we didn't go to Super Bowl. Deals with the time where we should have made our mark. But that never happened with number 4. It never happened with Dak. Something's going on with him that he cannot get us there. And we're still stuck back in the fucking time zone. We're still stuck in the time zone. We're scared to come back in the future. And like I said, what's next? What's next? And like I said, everybody, hey, God bless everybody. And everybody have a wonderful night. And until next time, it's the microphone fiend. Have a good night.
The beat of a microphone, of the microphone, of the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend, the microphone fiend. The microphone, the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend, the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend. The microphone. The beat of a microphone, of the microphone, of the microphone fiend. The microphone fiend, the microphone fiend. The microphone. Not the baddest mofo down around this town. So, who am I? Who am I? So, I can't hear you. Sugar. Am I the meanest? Not the baddest mofo down around this town. So, who am I? Who am I? So, I can't hear you. Sugar. The feed of a microphone, of the microphone feed. The microphone feed, the microphone feed. The microphone feed. The microphone feed. The mic.